Hello everyone, and good evening. I'm Andrew West, and tonight we will be speaking about smoking cigarettes. The topic has been a huge subject of discussion for the past 60 years or so. So tonight, I thought I would weigh in on the topic and try to convince my amazing audience to stop smoking. I have searched the internet, many websites, and got back some great information that I would like to share with you. All of you either know someone who smokes, or are in fact a smoker yourself. Tonight, we will discuss 3 main reasons why a person should quit smoking. They are financial, health, and appearance. After hearing my speech, you should have a strong desire to quit smoking, or at least think twice before lighting up next time. The first point I would like to bring up is the financial impact smoking has on your life. Smoking is expensive. In fact, the amount of money you spend on smoking per year may surprise you. If a person smokes a pack a day, the cost over 10 years they have estimated to be around $15,000. $15,000. That's a lot of money. That's more than some people make in a year. Do you think about how much you could do with $15,000? But there also are other financial benefits too that people might not think about. One is that you pay less for health and life insurance. You incur fewer costs due to tobacco-related problems, such as medical bills and frequent trips to the doctor. Smoking takes a huge toll on your body. If you decrease your smoking intake, you also decrease the chances that this will happen to you. It will also impact things, random things like acts of nature where people get killed in fires that are related to smoking. Believe it or not, that is a very common occurrence. People falling asleep with a lit cigarette and getting killed by fire. The second topic I'd like to touch base on, and this is the biggest one, is health. Your chances of having diseases and related things of that nature go up astronomically because of cigarette smoking. Examples of this are if you smoke, you have a greater chance of cancer, heart attacks, heart disease, strokes, cataracts, and other diseases that we'll go over in a second. This, if you can see it, is my little diagram of areas that it affects on your body. It starts up with your mind, has a higher chance of having a stroke, increases your chances of throat cancer. You may have heart problems, as I mentioned earlier. It also causes breathing problems, lung cancer, and a cough. It increases your risk for pancreatic cancer. It increases cancer in bladder, intestines, and kidneys. Basically, it's just a big mess of cancer that you can get from this. And if you're pregnant, it will risk the baby's health, which is a huge one to me. Also, if you quit smoking, doctors say that your blood pressure will go down, so people like me that have that problem, there you go. The next thing I'd like to talk about, this is still under the health, is that smoking is the leading cause of preventable death in the United States. Cigarette smoking and exposure to secondhand smoke causes an estimated average of 438,000 deaths each year. And of these premature deaths, 40% are from cancer. As I was mentioning before, everything causes cancer with cigarettes. So that's a huge one. The cancers that it includes lungs, esophagus, your larynx, also known as your voice box, your mouth, throat, kidney, bladder, pancreas, stomach, and cervix. As well as it can cause, and I'm going to say this wrong, myeloid leukemia. It's pretty bad. 30% of those deaths are also caused by heart disease and stroke. Of those deaths, still the 438,000, 25% are from lung diseases. This includes chronic lung diseases such as bronchitis, emphysema, and asthma. And real quickly, while we're on the subject of health, I'm going to show you just how much your lungs go through from people smoking. These are pack-a-day smoker lungs compared to somebody who doesn't smoke at all. As you can see, they turn black, get white spots on it. It isn't a word, icky. Here is another picture of it. This is a normal, healthy person's lung, and on the other side, you can see the smoker's lung. They are significantly different, and as I said before, the smoker lung is kind of icky. My last topic I would like to touch base on is appearance. This might not be considered the most important of the three, but a lot of people use it because it's a good motivator. People like to look good, or at least appear healthy. Smoking takes that away from them. It can cause them to have stained teeth. Your teeth might turn yellow from smoking. It will age you faster than it's supposed to. It will also make your breath, hair, and just generally your clothes smell terrible. People will not want to be around you if all these things are happening. If your oral health, your oral hygiene is just terrible, you're not going to have a lot of people that are going to want to hang around and smell you. Here is my example of that. This is a lady who they say is not a smoker versus a lady who is. Basically what it is the wrinkles come in faster, and if she was smiling you would see a lady with white teeth, unless she didn't brush her teeth, versus a person that has yellow teeth stained by smoking. As you can see, maybe it's not as scary as money or your health, but a lot of people care about their appearance, so that's where we get that from. That was my final point. Support and facts for this presentation are provided by smokefree.gov, which is a great government site. You guys should check it out. tobaccofreemaine.org, webmd.com, my personal favorite, and what person out there hasn't gone to WebMD, searched something, and just started a cold panic because it tells you only terrible things on that site, and everydayhealth.com. This speech was to convince you, my audience, to quit smoking if you are in fact a smoker. If you are not, these good talking points can help convince people that you know who are smokers to stop. I talked about finance, health, and appearance. So the question you have to ask yourself after the speech is, do you want to be healthy? Do you want to look good? And do you want to have money to do great things? Then, if you do, you should quit smoking. If you don't, then get other people to quit that you know who do. The most precious thing we have is our own life. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What is more important to you? Smoking or your own life? Thank you for watching my speech. I hope you all have a great evening.